trying to look for a particular night in these last 10 nights. This night is called Laylatul Qadr, or the night of decree. And it has a number of features that nothing or no other night share it with it. For example, 1, the Quran was revealed in it. 2, that the description of this particular single night to be greater than 1,000 months. And that is mind-blowing, to know that the night of decree is better than 1,000 months, in the sense that if you worship Allah Azza wa Jal, it is greater in that night than worshiping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in 1,000 months. And also Allah Azza wa Jal described this glorious night to be a blessed night. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, indeed we sent it down during a blessed night. So this night is a blessed night. And in it, the angels alongside Jibreel, peace be upon them, would descend, and a lot of barakah, a lot of blessing of Allah Azza wa Jal would be spread all over the place. And this tells you that Jibreel, who stands alone among all the angels for his greatness and his closeness to Allah Azza wa Jal, was mentioned alone with the angels, to show you how honored he is. And Allah also described this night to be blessed until the break of dawn, which means that in general, the devils cannot execute things they would normally do in other nights, generally speaking. So it is a blessed night, it is a safe night, and Allah Azza wa Jal exempts a lot of the people from torment and from punishment. And in this night, the night of decree, Laylatul Qadr, instructions and orders are extracted from the preserved tablet that no one knows what's in it except Allah. And it is revealed to the angels so that they would know what is going to happen in this particular year. So who would die and what kind of provisions are to be distributed and what will happen in it. All of these from Allah Azza wa Jal, that He gives to the angels what will happen through this particular year, and that is done through that night. The Prophet told us, alayhi salatu wasalam, that whoever spends Laylatul Qadr in prayer out of faith and in hope of reward, his previous sins will be forgiven for him. And this is a great blessing and a glad tiding to those who want such a great and huge reward. So it is important to look out for this glorious night. The Prophet said, alayhi salatu wasalam, seek Laylatul Qadr, this divine, this glorious night, the night of decree. Seek it in the last 10 nights of Ramadan. So we have the whole 10 nights. In another narration, the Prophet says, seek it in the odd nights. Okay, so this narrows it down. In another narration, the Prophet says, alayhi salatu wasalam, seek it in the last 7 nights of Ramadan. Again, this narrows it out. But a lot of the lazy people like us would single out, thinking that the night of the 21st, okay, this is not from the 7, So the night is for the 23rd, the 25th, the 27th, and the 29th. These are the odd numbers. So I will only worship Allah in these 4 nights. And the rest of the 6 nights, I don't care, because the possibility are negligible or even slim or even not found. However, the most authentic opinion is that Laylatul Qadr, the night of decree, hops every year from one night to the other of the last 10 nights. And what about the hadith that says seek it in the odd numbers? Ibn Taymiyyah has a very beautiful understanding. When he compiled all the hadiths that speak about Laylatul Qadr, he found that there are hadiths stating that seek the odd nights remaining. So there is a hadith where it says, seek it for 1 night left, 3 nights left, 5 nights left, 7 nights left. How would I know how much is left? Because Ramadan can be 29 and can be 30 nights. So when it is 30 nights, the odd numbers would be 21st, 23rd, 25th, 27th, and 29th. But when Ramadan ends being 29 days, the remaining would be 22nd, 24th, 26th, and 28th. And this means that we cannot tell the odd nights of the last 10 nights except after the month is over, when we can tell whether it's 29 days or 30 days. And this cannot be known to us until we sight the moon at the end of the month and know that tomorrow is Eid. By this analogy, Ibn Taymiyyah says, this is the logical thing, that in these 10 nights, we cannot tell up front which is most likely to be, and we have to do our level best in the whole 10 nights.